Gusii.
Magoro benki ya umwancho murigerere begetaseni kya Ndizi TV na bwo obwanso bwo Gusii ekero rireri tuko rya Jumanne tariki 2 cy'umutinyokane omwaka wa 2024 na mangagenderete gokorekana imeyense ya Kenya ekero boigo nkwige na bunandonsi ya sore no genderete kwegokya asukubwatia emeroberionsi getaseni kya Ndizi TV na bwo obwanso bwo Gusii cyaragire Chinsa Ikomi cyabona magoro bachinga kingo kwarigania SMS ya Amayia erionkumanyebuna naraya na kwariganire asenchera ere yobwenge nyarabuna sensemo ya Facebook na bokogendera gotonyaro wetra Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube botonyaro wetra Ndizi TV News na boigo ase website yeto na boko ya somo wetra www.ndizitv.net eri otogendere gusanga sobwamo. Kwarigania beko gusangana inchigo Ikomi riretriane Everlyne Osero Lydia Mose tokubwatrana sensemo yebimanyiriro nabo igo Sara Momanyi nero koine kya chibichanerio gichago ikeire asenchera yabene Amayia Chinsa Ikomi asenchera yobwenge ni gotuko ya chaka asenchera yabene kurwase county ya Kisii awasiritkola rero mugavana we county ya Kisii Paul Simbarati abaga kumerana nabarayi baba na bodaboda kurwase bunge ya Kitutu Chache South amone bunge ya Bobasi musangirikano bako korekana asegeti yechigosori kya Gusii Stadium ime yomochi obosongo asekerenga kyogo kwanera igoro yobokoreri bwa bodaboda ase county ya Kisii asechinga kyecho simba bakagoteba bunani gwara chigo chaka kwena na chibasari ikegocha aya nigagocha magega ya ba MCA go turubania omuroberio yo igento kyaretete okonyorwa gwo kwena na wech basari asaterana nigora chwekiraniwa ase ogosira aborokiwa nena bali bakuru ase chinga chitari kwenyara kwenyorera chinga kichingia aso kwikirania amasomabo.
Constituency 45 Lydia. People that are on this side mpaka pale namba. Chimwori 45. Because you are close to 100,000. You are 96,000. I was only targeting 50,000. Bodaboda riders. In targeting 50,000, ile kitu nilikuwa nifanye kwamba those 50,000 was saved only 100 per day for 5 days, 7 days, for 5 days. A day, bodaboda they would have collected 5 million. Only for 20 days, they have collected 100 million. Ukasema they don't go for 12 months, they go for 10 months. They have done $1 billion. Nikajiuliza ni nini mtu akipigi angefanya? As long as serikali kuu, national government na county government zimeshirikiana zihakikishe kwamba tunauiana. Tukakuja hapa, mnakumbuka, tukafanya mchango hapa. You guys collect around 2 million. The president gave us 2 million. I gave 3 million. Immediately tulitoka hapa, vita ikaanza hapa town. One of the bodaboda guys akawao. Kwa sababu alikuwa amevalia jacket imeandikwa safe. Fujo ikaanza hapo kutoka siku sijalala mpaka leo.
Chomulgere robot yorwa bari kwetomba gendrete kubwatia sentra yo wekiranundo cyo kumanyia asobime SMS Amayia Chinsa chirebosyo dogotekana nayo nigo amatemo kurwa sekenyoro kya mochenwa geta iyo gotoka se wodi ya Gusii bunge ya Kitutu masaba ime county ya Nyamira yabeireke weso kya nakugania koenekeriwa obwene bwabo aya magega yo mwana bogo saganwa no muntu manyekanete umwana gosoma se skuru ye secondary asaba ka gusagano no muntu kimenyekanete oyo betega kumutira chingoma asibaganirie umuntu oyo abega kubwatwa gusega kubekwa byara nabo igo kwimukerwa egetambukiro nonya nabo nigo bamateyo yabereye otayona yabereye wetira chingongu ase bikora byo bibi ebyo byabere bikwenekiwa asayo askiri batamanyeti inki ge koirera ebikole bnebyo gokorekana ase nonya nabo babere bakomokia umugambi w'echinsemecho na otayona nonya magega yo kumanyiwa tarayimukia getambukiro kibwenerete
na ringurwe skuru oika uruma akaumera umongwana getokoro kera baikera na kamotabi ya teno obeka marunse kera motabi ko umwana kumuboli nkinakora agachaka kumu akomor kurmo omogongo liyo kabokeroe na bamuite tomoro bokero omogongo gutiro moeli akamotabi kera chigutuka manse akamanya kumunga komore ekiongo tiro baiga bona kurweli mongwana ina bakonya kueba chana konya gweda inga jena akora tekende lakini no mwana oyo gentonge yo babu netene skuru alingi koru bona ikine kigensi nyete kima itwana nga kinda kora ngonyeka iri media tiria agetu akaminyo kamba kabo mugambi taikera mugambi akanyoro mongino ya kamata ingo ikiria ro mugambi report aka asenge njabo gata manyinga mange akamutoma gocho abaiboli baramuira nyagitari na liyo namo nyogati nyagitari bona asenge njona ruete report ya so mugambi ngaru report police bona umusigari akange chikumu nga emubwana tamwale njino mugambi nga kiyo muntu yako ikereka gako ro musigari ngarare utatiga bona mugambi tinda ro correspond bona bombugate shida no mwana na bagendera koigubo benonyo konya kolika bataraba buyapa
nechinga kiambure nyinge gendrete kwene kiwasi chinsemo oimense ya Kenya nigo abali babere bakuboriwa gutumeka chinga kiechiga nabo igoli bageriga ase ogokinia rigesa agakwana nabari kyamangana nigo munyakero gobwe factory echai ya Kebirigo Nelson Nduko aberega kwene kiabuna obwoyo obubwa bete boko bwatoko gochiase abari mibecha nigo burubya na igo kobaganya gutumeko batumeka ase nchirendonge eriogokinia alburemi bwabo asekemeri yechai nigo nonya nababereka goteo na nigo barachi gotwara ege ikaro asamatwa bwangoiga erio kumurekera obonia bwechae nabo igo emirobere yibabegete yokonekia buna babere bagusira abaremi kwegenderera bya asoburemi bwabo
ekremeti kebona kikere kondisu kwa sama na yecha bona yikro tereguru loto gusaba bari mbaito buyo tu abantu bya mbogwe kaini bondo bukari korukuma no wa fake ugoyo abete prokiwa na KDT urwete Russia nugoyo bwali ngobya ngobwati metane leons pa plus chai ngobara tore chai ngoro nende bagotera maragato tsimara kane asumo tivi ebindo bune gitandarwa kitakere babeke batare chai bitonga chai yabo ebe maintain kere fresh nende ko korto mo kyo monene to sombe chai within the spirited hours itarikorare tundubari gusemenye tundubari ikigo cy'injikala inche munonduko nabarusirisiringi saba nabaikirisiringi sarasini na ndo mwaka yo mitinyeta tetegalete tusiye ko mwaka isaise gotokonya ndengerati ko sukigo chigoro wake wetani siringi sarasini na inde ningendengerati ko kolegas na barabu na rosiri strategic plan yo kolegas asekebigo tea factory for the next 3 years digo baise kongali bageri tuje implement na fotora baise ko wakinya because injere nene yo gukoro no gwecha na kwanyara kibese
Amakonyi bwo murai wense Rigathi Gachagua ni gabakago mutarera omo bisomo nene bwegetaseni ky'abanyanyimbo gya Juja John Misoi oyobete kagotigerwa chingoma chinga kichyokurwania amarwa tancheiri ime yomochie othika asagendrete konyora obowenya asenyagetari ya Avenue eyo gotoka chinsemo chiathika ime ye county ya Kiambu kwa na chinga kicho Gachagua ni gabaga kurokubore ucha sebigambiro kwene kyabuna ngoro bare obokore wanchereria kondogo tayo ase abananchi nabo ukorwa chinga kinyororo cyase abanachi binago ikirania obokoreri bw'abasenchira ebwenerete ase abananchi bonse Gachagua ni gaine kyabuna isobura ibwa yomurai wense Dr. William Samoei Ruto amonere kubwatirana n'echiwizara cy'oburendi nigo barachikogendera nesegi yokorwania amarwa tancheiri ime yense ya Kenya ayone naberega koirera abantu abange gusiria amagimabo naboigo abasae weso wesonani ase obusaria chingaki echo kashawani gabwatuke kurege tindi gochia sonde bwensi oyora chikonyorekana gakwebwatani na mangana yogosaga na abobisa chingaki bare asobokorerwabo.
I want to ask our courts to know that the judges and magistrates are also parents, and their children are not immune to drug abuse and alcohol abuse. I want to request them to be fair to the people of Kenya and allow us to carry on with this exercise. Much as we want people to go to court to seek justice, let them hear the complainants, let them also hear the government, and then they can make a determination. But we want to say that the war is on, and there is no let up. And this will continue for as long as drugs are available in the market, as long as illicit alcohol is available in the market. The political will is at the highest level. President William Ruto has given his all to this war. I am his deputy, he has asked me to oversee it. Professor Kindiki is more than persuaded. All our officers are cooperating. Members of the National Assembly are on board. You have seen them here. Members of the Senate are on board. This is a war for all Kenyans, and the church is on board. In fact, we have the goodwill, not just of the political class, but of the Church of Christ, from the Muslims, from Wananchi themselves, from our women, from our men. The support is total, and that is why this war will succeed. Asanteni sana.
Omusangirekano munene bwa serikali bwa mangana y'obuteneneri ase mebaga nigo bagokwegura bene ime yo mu Nairobi ase kirenga gyokorigia richi bugokore mechando ao eyo yaberege koenekiwa ase emebaga eryo kororobiwa obos otara kwa bantu korwa sense ya mogu chiase eyende anene bali bakorwa se Chinsa Chesco gocha ime yense ya Kenya okwana chinga kiechoni go mawaziri w'oburendi bwa ime Kithure Kindiki abaga koenekia nanigo enibo erachi komento na bege bintu bibwenerete ochiase abo bisabo burendi anene bali bagutoka asemebaga asenchire yamo yoko bakonya gutanga emechande yo anene gutanga obutumeki bwebinyuwa korwania obosali na boigo obosagani ase emebaga nigo boigate babuna nigo babegete emeroberio au eyora konye asokorwa libaga aliyo gukinya uchumi kwena namabaga yemeremo anene ase abasa egatie magendro ande ya Kenya.
Putting on more funds to make sure that we equip all our officers in all the agencies to confront the emerging security challenges effectively, and our ability to combat terrorism and criminal activities, but also we can effectively monitor and control our border, preventing illicit activities from crossing in, but for our neighboring countries and the world. Secure borders are there for travel, fostering closer ties with our neighbors and advancing regional integration efforts. We create an environment conducive to economic growth, job creation, and social development, benefiting Kenya as well as other countries. Ladies and gentlemen, central to our discussions must be the development of a robust policy and regulatory framework that provides the necessary legal and institutional infrastructure to support our border management efforts. Such a framework should encompass comprehensive legislation, clear mandates, and streamlined procedures to ensure coherence, accountability, and effectiveness in
okwana baigo chinga kekirana se umusangirekano yoni gomurikyo botamba se wizara y'oburendi bwaime Dr. Raymond Molo nerabaga koeneki abuna ense ya Kenya witrase wizara y'oburendi babire bakubeka emeroberio emekiranu eyo anene yabereke gokonya gusejwera beke gokonya asogwikirania obokoreri burubya asemebaga yonsi.
First is that we've been able to establish better and coordinated approach to data collection and analysis. This has translated to improved capacity and effectiveness in our individual and joint operations. Two is that through the enhanced sharing of information and resources among the various law enforcement agencies, it is now easier to identify and respond to threats that are of hybrid nature, including cross-border and transnational organized crime. And in this regard, we are progressively reducing the use of forged travel documents, illegal migration, human trafficking, smuggling of weapons, trafficking of narcotics, and money laundering, among other crimes. Third is that we have significantly improved clearance of persons at our points of entry and exit, and also increased the volume of trade, which is thanks to the smooth movement of people, reduce the visa-free regime, and we are progressively working to address the bottlenecks that has been occasioned by that process. But to a larger extent, this is a major success that we are experiencing, and as a country, and of course for the landscape is constantly evolving, and we must work jointly in the establishment and implementation of a robust entry.
Ababwatani korwa sekiama kia United Democratic Alliance UDA bakurawa n'umunyakirogo w'ekiama Cecily Mbarire nabo igo umurikyo munene w'ekiama ekyo Cleophas Malala amo nababwatani bande nigo besokire nago kwanira igoro yobochoro w'ekiama ekyo obwo bukageire gokorekana kitariki 12 acyo mutinyo yiga magega yo gusukiwa kurwa umutinyi o 12 omwaka o5 nyana bomurayi wense Dr. William Samuel Ruto amo no mokonyo ye Rigathi Gachagua nigo baikirana ase chiabisi kinene achie kiama eliyo kogayana amakongu ayo abeirega koenekiwa ase kiamekyo korengana nabatenere kurwa ase kiamekyo nigo baterebuna obochorio bumbo chikokorekana ase chi county chionsi agwika umutinyi 12 omwaka yoiga.
Upon completion of the grassroots elections in all the counties, the UDA will conduct the ensuing county and national elections of the party by December 2024. In preparation of this exercise, the NSC has made the following appointments to the National Elections Board. As you are aware, these elections cannot happen without the National Election Board, which will conduct all the elections as per the dates that have been mentioned.
Phase 1 itakuwa tarehe 26 mwezi huu. Phase 2 itakuwa June. Phase 3 August na phase 4 pia.
Omugiro bwemeremo bw'abanyagetari nigo genderete koeneki wa Chinsemo au emergency ya Kenya oyoso ari tukoria imeronko ebere asa abanyagetari bagenderete ko tebabunati bari koirana emeremo onye serikali terigo kigoikirania amagani abo korengana no koigwana okuba bete bakobeka nigo omugiro yobo igogenderete koirira egati abanyagetari gokora okorobekana bagenderete kwemurunganiria ogotaikirani wa kwamagani abo korwase rogongo rwa Nyanza nigo ritwira rero abanyagetari anene meye county ya Kisumu baba wesoke na gukora okurobekano asemono bakomochia o serikali ye county ya Kisumu jinga kecho nigo abanyagetari boigo kurwase semo ya Western na barabu abeire ba wesoke na okurobekana asikere bakomochia umuwaziri bobo chenu Susan na kumicha asogo tabeka gusego taworokia mukionde bonsi abo korigereria amaganyo abo jinga kecho nigo abanyagetari gose clinical officers na barabo babete baguchaka umugiro bwemeremo oyoba kogoswa ritko lya gatatu.
This strike will only end wakati serikali itaamka na itasema iko CBA ya 2017 correct imetimizwa. Hapana, situanze kutimiza leo correct. Madaktari ndo wao watakimbia, in fact tutakimbia mbio kutoka mahali tuko maandamano mpaka kwa hospitali. Lakini tukianza kuvutana, sisi sio fahali, sisi ni panya, tumekaliwa na ndovu.
Kama wanachama wa KMPDU haturudi nyuma, tunatetea haki yetu, na haki hii haikuja rahisi. Watu walifungwa ili CBA ikapatikana. Kwa hivyo tuko katika hali ya mgomo mpaka serikali itakapoacha mgomo wao.
Kurigereria mangana ye chigosori nigo egosori ya kibusani ya se chiskuru chiskondari ya betege kwariganiwa asegeti ye skuru ya bamura ya Kisii ase eskuru yo ya betege kwarigania ekeminano gati yabo nabo igo Gusii Media FC ase egosori yo Kisii school ya betege kuyebwa Gusii Media FC egoria yemo ase bosa inenchira yemo yoko arigania gose yo ya chigosori echo nigo renge asekirenga yo kwarigania chiskuru echo bosyo bwechigosori echo kirabe kigokorekana ase tamu ya kabere ase chiskuru au imeyense ya Kenya.
You have a very good principal who is always here with you, and I'm very much impressed with the way he has played and represented you as Kisii School. Na kwa masomo muendelee kufanya bidii kwa masomo, and because mainly this is why you are here, as much as you are also good in sports.
Na kama Media FC leo tunasema mmetest utamu ya win na mmefight for it, mmejua utamu ya kufight kwa game na kupata hiyo utamu. Next time again before school games zirudi za second term, we'll also play with you another game that pia sisi tutafight tuwapige msikie uchungu ya kulose, so that when the games zitaanza mtajua what it takes to fight for a win and what pain mtafeel mkilose, so that you will have a fighting spirit. But generally you are a good team and we appreciate Mr. Principal, hiyo support tunawapatia, hiyo moral what appreciate. Nikimalizia, muendelee kujituma vile wamesema masomo ndio ya maana.
Particularly have an interest with soccer, realizing that our rugby is now known in the region. We also need to prepare ourselves in terms of soccer. We will be hosting the nationals. It's national second term here in this field, together with Cardinal Tunga. Our young people and those who are in soccer start getting prepared. It will be embarrassing that an institution is hosting, and yet we will be spectators instead of being hugged. But
Mwanchi umri ibona roboti oruna rogotoreta omoire bomayeye Chinsa Ikomi asenchira ere yobinge kurinda ya munayanda manke ntogenderete gukwariganiria asoraje kumira na nere Vincent Onyancha ge kuragensa ya munabaigo Chinsa isato eri yakomanye asenchira ere yobikiranu gendera kubati meroberionsi ya Ndizi TV, asensemo ya Facebook atanyarwetra Ndizi TV News Digital, asensemo ya YouTube Ndizi TV News na wigase website yeto na boko ya soma wetra www.ndizitv.net eri otogendere gusanga asobwa meretrane Everlyne Osero Lydia Mose ratwabwatra na sensemo yebimanyererio nabo Sara Momanyi nero ene kyachibichaniryo gichawe keire asenchire yabene kukuganiria uburgereri boro bya semirobere kubwatya nabo emagoroba erentoereru.